question on increasing and decreasing and constant and how to identify that from a graph. So here's the original question. We have this thing is coming in from negative infinity and it's going to go out to infinity. They don't show arrows on these. I wish they did. But if it doesn't have a distinct dot, that means it does go on forever. So with that, if we want to think about increasing, decreasing, and constant, increasing is, I always tell people, think of your money. If you're happy with the graph of, if this was a graph of your money, then it would be increasing. So increasing is where something is getting bigger as we go from left to right. Decreasing would be where something is getting smaller as we go left to right, and the constant, of course, is where it'd be staying the same. So for increasing, the only place I see this graph getting bigger is between -6 and -4. And something that students totally want to do here is they'll say it's increasing from -2 to 2, which is true in terms of the outputs, but when we're describing increasing, decreasing, constant, we're actually saying on what interval it is happening, not the how much. So this we would say it is increasing from -6 to -4. So that's the interval, the x interval on which that behavior is occurring, and the fact that's the x values, that's often the thing that gets people. So for decreasing, we're coming in here from negative infinity, and we're going to bottom out here at -6. So all the way from negative infinity to -6, this thing is going down, 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 down as we go left to right. We have this increasing, and we come back over here, we can see it going downhill again. So that's going to be from -1 to 0. So here I'll use a union and -1 to 0. And I'll come back to those parentheses in just a second. And so then with the constant, that's these flat areas. So this first one is going to be from -4 to -1. And then union that with, looks like 0 to infinity. So why do we use parentheses instead of hard brackets? That is because if you look at the graph, right here, if this is decreasing and this is increasing, it has to be constant for a second there. It actually has to be passing through 0. This is a negative slope. This is a positive slope. The only way to get there is to pass through 0. So at that particular point, technically that is constant. That is the same slope as this right here. These sharp corners, we can't really describe what's going on there in terms of increasing constant. It's doing a change. So anytime we're doing increasing, decreasing constant, we are never including the endpoints because these interesting things are happening at the endpoints. So always parentheses for these. Hopefully that helps.